Welcome, welcome, welcome to Time Flux, Part 2. Oh. It's happening again! Nope! Nope, please! Welcome to Rolling Ground!
He's probably fine.
Probably dead. It wouldn't be a bad thing.
Yeah.
You could get away with more.
That's true.
Yeah.
Murder next time?
I think I sort of want to roll down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm good at
Oh my god, are you really good?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that, because I'm a normal person.
Oh, I'm very dizzy.
You idiots! Hello, yes, it's me, Ackers. Normally we get our Games Master to do a quick recap just to explain what's happened in the first part of an episode. So normally I get David on here to, come on and have a chat about what the hell we did. Slight problem is everyone's really busy, and it's kind of left us with a bit of a hole in regards to how to deal with this. So I came up with what I thought was a clever and very viable solution, which is I will take the part of David and do the best Scottish accent I can, and let's see how this goes. So without further ado, just centre myself, get into the character. Angry Scotsman, angry Scotsman, angry Scotsman. Hello, and welcome to What the Flux Part 2. Quick recap of what happened in Part 1. We were introduced to 3 very horrible characters named Nicholas Lozinger, the Couturier, and Gary Gard, the legend. They found themselves travelling back in time via a metallic bowl with water in it. During this time, they experienced memories of each other's past. Gary going back to when he was a child, wanting to be a guard. Professor Lozinger going back to the point where he graduated. And lastly, the Couturier seeing everything in grey. Our 3 characters were arrested when they arrived back in ancient Egypt. The Professor managed to use his time powers to escape, leaving Gary and the Couturier stuck. The Professor managed to sneak away and very cleverly managed to steal 2 knives using his time powers. Gary and the Couturier were dragged in front of Ptolemy. The Couturier used his time powers to create a beautiful garment for Ptolemy. Ptolemy then told the Couturier and Gary to investigate the lights down by the lighthouse. The Professor went to the top of the lighthouse first and decided to extinguish it. Gary used his time powers to try and work out who put out the lighthouse, but the Professor wasn't having it. He locked Gary in the lighthouse and still managed to extinguish the flame. Finally, once everything was resolved... This is very stupid. Finally, once everything was resolved, the captain of the guard was pulled into the water, with Gary jumping in quickly after. And that's where you join us. That was ridiculous.
At this point, you do, as you hit the water and you go submerged under, you do see a blood streak through the water as it trails towards. Now you see this thing, this supposed submarine.
So am I.
We all live on a supposed submarine. Submarine. And yes, you see this, what your friend was calling a submarine. Not as submarine-like as you imagine, but it's kind of this, it's just this big metallic object. It's very kind of indistinguishable. It's not quite, it doesn't look like a submarine, it doesn't look quite like anything you've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
but you know it's of a metallic nature, and this is the source of lights as you've now gone in the water, and you see like a shadow disappear into it.
Is there any way of going after it, or is it just too quick?
You can roll a physical check.
Excellent. I'm good at physical checks. It's not a pass.
What's your roll out of interest?
16, 17, 18, 19.
19. Okay. Now roll me a d10.
It's not a pass. Oh shit, it's 6.
6. Allow you to swim up to it, but you take 6 points of damage because you're struggling to hold your breath.
Oh, okay. It's because I'm still trying to sing at the same time.
And what are the rest of you doing?
I am observing.
Okay.
I'm gonna push him in.
Will you contest this?
No.
No roll needed.
No.
Just roll a physical check to see if you do it safely.
Me or him?
You.
Okay. No.
Wait, yes.
Oh?
Yes.
Wow.
No!
That is a 7 with a time flux.
Whoa.
Tell me how beautiful this unexpected dive is.
Goes to push me. I am not there. I am in the water already.
Teleport.
I just go.
Yeah, it looks quick, but the whole time you've just been slowly ascending, like down.
Yes.
And you just slide into the
that
water.
one. Yeah. He goes to push me. I step off the edge and I just go.
Like a slow moving lift.
Yes, and you just like this. This is nice, and it's like slow dip.
Allows you to dip a
Bracing.
toe first, just to check.
Bracing.
To go, yeah.
And you smash yourself on the you see underneath what your consciousness initially, with your foresight. What would you like to do now you're there in the water physically now?
Probably have a breath.
Okay. I know you're going to go towards the ship, or you stay where you are? Or are you going to observe?
What else is around? Is there anything else around, like a boat or something?
Roll me a mental check.
It's a pass.
Okay. You do see what you think might be a fishing boat that's not moving in water nearby.
I'll go to the boat.
Okay, you go towards the boat. What are you doing, Nick? Osage.
How far away are the lights?
Not too far. They're just like on the precipice of something, but you've not. I don't think.
How far are we talking? Like 100 meters or 10
No,
meters?
no. I would say probably about 20 meters, 20, 30 meters.
20 meters, okay. I'm gonna sit. What is it? Is it like a dock or a beach type thing?
Well, this is just off like a mini bit of cliffside, and then the
Cliff.
water's here.
Okay.
It's the small. It's not big, but it's enough to like really do it sort of belly flop on, or if you're not careful, smack off the side.
Can I lower myself down?
Yeah, roll physical. Are you just gonna climb down?
I'm gonna climb down.
Okay.
I'm surprised it's not a cannonball. I'm going to say.
I might do. Alright. Oh dear. That is 26.
26, and what's your result?
And my physical is 22.
You rolled over, so
Yeah.
that's a fail.
Oh.
You go to climb down, and
I'd like to think that he went to push me. I just floated away, and he went.
yeah, boom! Yeah, I like that. You go, ha ha! Oh wait.
I missed you.
Roll me a d10, please.
2.
You take 2 points of damage as
No worries. It's fine.
No worries.
as you like. Are you still wearing your boots?
No. I'm
You
bare feet.
stub your big toe on the way down off the rock.
That's not the one.
Ooh.
So you go over, and your foot just goes on one of the Yeah.
Somehow worse than like full blow to the chest or something.
And you land into the water with a very sore toe. And you yourself can see ahead.
I'm gonna swim over.
Okay.
Not underwater then,
Just on top of
brisk.
brisk. Okay, roll me a physical. Another one.
14, 24.
Oh dear.
Oh no, hold on, no, 15.
15.
Yeah, 15.
15,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah.
You just swim on the top. That's fine. Okay, we come back to you. You arrive to the ship and there's this kind of like loading bay which is already lowered and still lowered. And you can see like as you look into the lights of this mechanical shaped thing, like this vessel or whatever it is, you can see there is air because the water cuts off there. Like you can see how the dynamic changes, where there could be potential oxygen to like breathe out for air. That's currently the way in you see them.
That seems like a pretty obvious place to head for.
All right.
Probably with some sort of physical check, I suspect.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought it might be. And I'll tell you right now, it's going to go well. It's not gone well.
Yeah.
Oh god.
18?
18, yeah.
18.
That's
Roll me a d10.
Oh god. Oh, it's 1.
1. Take 1 point of damage. You come out the water like, like as you swallowed some of the water as you were swimming.
And then I say, I knew I'd be there.
Do I see him come up?
No, he's been underwater the whole time.
He's in the ship now.
He's in the ship now. You're
Right.
above the water. You have to dive down to get into.
You might have seen his
Okay.
high vis in the water.
And then it just disappears as I go into the ship.
I'll tell you what. Roll a mental check to see if you see him going that way.
Probably not. No. Oh no, that's 2. Okay, 6. 13.
13. That's your mental.
Yes,
isn't
it is.
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
see a little bit of high vis just disappear into the vessel.
That's why I wear a high vis.
I'll keep it in.
As you come up, you look into what seems to be some weird setup of like it seems like a cockpit of some kind. And you can see chairs, but they're weird in design, and you've got all these monitors with a language which doesn't really make sense.
Is it a language that looks human?
Well, a humanity check.
It's almost like I worded that.
Yeah.
So I didn't say that. But would I? Would I dare? That's a 10 and my humanity is 18.
Not a human language, you know.
He probably doesn't know that many.
Alliance.
And you gather to the ship, and you can hear like there's kind of like small like not alarms, but they're kind of like there's like kind of spinning like red lights going off in certain areas. It looks like this is in some sort of standby mode, or like, and you can see little sparks going off in places, and kind of like little bits of steam coming out of places, or some sort of gases. Like visible condensed, but like dense steam, and and the thing is, you do not see anything per se just yet of what you saw go into the ship, or an outline.
Can I check for blood or a blood trail from the man?
Yeah, I'll let you do a mental for that. That's a perception based.
Excellent. This is always good. But humans have blood, so it should be a humanity check, surely. Well, it wasn't going to be a pass either way. That's 20.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Sorry. It's 11. It's still not a pass, though.
No time fluxes?
Of course not, no.
Okay. Because that would have got you over, I think.
Oh.
So you don't see where the blood's kind of, with the water, you saw the kind of trail, like, you followed it like a shark, and you and you get in there, and then it kind of just disappears. It doesn't like dribble into the ship at all, and you do see something on the screen, however, on the screens, and it is in English,
Excellent.
and it says across the screen, "Play me."
I walk away. No, of course. I press the play button. I take it this is a physical.
Before we do that, what are you doing?
I'm going to the boat.
You're gonna go? Okay, physical check for me.
Going to go in. This is not going.
Any time fluxes in there to help you out?
No.
Roll a d10.
7.
7. You take 7 points. As you lose your breath. You do get to the ship, but you almost pass out as you get up and get oxygen back into your lungs, and you can probably hear him come coming out on the ship, but it slowly composes himself again. And what about you? What are you doing? You're currently swimming on top. Are you going to follow in? You going to follow
The
suit?
ship that we're going to, it's underwater.
It's underwater. Yes.
Okay. I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna. Are there any other?
Unless, wait, you're going to the fishing boat actually.
Yes, I was not going to that.
Oh, so yeah, you go up on the fishing boat. We'll come back in a second, but
Do
we'll
I
deal
still
with
take
this.
7 points of damage getting
Yes.
into a fishing boat?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I got in the net.
But I'll say you're able to climb out, but it's a struggle.
Brilliant.
Are there any other, entrances at all? Or was there only the one entrance?
Not you can see now.
One entrance.
One entrance.
Are there any? Okay, I'll go through the main entrance.
Okay, roll a physical check.
Can I attack the ship as well?
Sorry.
I can attack the ship.
You can attack the
Then I
ship.
get +3.
No.
Worth a try, mate. Okay, 2. Oh, whoa! Wow. 5, 7.
7. That's great. That's really good.
Yeah.
You're like, and it's just like you through the water. And you're like a dolphin. And you're, and you arrive. Literally, you just see him go to the ship and just lands. 3-point lands.
Yeah.
All right, mate. You have joined him in the ship, and you watch him as he's hovering over a video. I'm going to quickly come back to you.
Okay.
You, after much trouble with the net, you appear. You kind of get yourself up, and you see in this. It's like a little dinghy almost. With a little sail, and you find a body in there.
What do I observe?
You observe that he's potentially one of the many fishermen that may work in this area.
What kind of wounds does he have?
They look like. I tell you, roll me a humanity check.
It's a pass with 16 against 19.
Ooh. These
Guess
are
that's what my second
of
stat is higher than
claw
all the rest.
marks. These are claw marks that not any animal you know.
Oh dear. Is there anything else in this boat?
In this boat,
Is there any rope?
yeah, there'll be rope. Yeah.
Okay. How much rope? Enough to attach to the boat and take to the bottom.
Roll me a d10.
3.
No, it's about 3 meters of rope. It's not a lot.
Okay.
It's mostly used for netting.
You found that time.
Is there any Okay. I will take a net.
Cool.
And I will
allow you to spend some
the-
time and
the-
undo the net with your skills.
the nan in me really wants to do a thing, but it's not, it's not the character, so I'm not going to.
Back skills.
There's a
I appreciate the character choice. This was me like last night with Gravity Rip. I was like, David really wants fucking back. Sorry, but you know my character needs to do something else. That was
The
definitely
nan in me is going, well, I've got a fishing boat and I've got some bait.
Oh,
God.
interesting.
Oh, dear.
Interesting.
And you made a new friend as well, Annette.
She's a complicated
What?
woman.
Annette. Yes. Nice.
Thank you.
Puns all there. We come back to you guys, and you can click, and it is like a touchscreen, and it activates, and a human, supposedly, a man, dressed in kind of like a weird kind of futuristic
Wait.
flight officer.
Sorry, one sec. I've got to skip the ad first. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It's
Okay,
working.
cool. All right, cool. Yeah, future tube.
Was it
Time
a takeaway ad or like a website building ad?
It's deliver you. And he's dressed up. It seems like a flight jacket, Accord, like almost like a pilot's, but it's very different in terms of like the manner of its design. Doesn't suit kind of any time period, you know. But he comes across as human. Some kind of buzz cut, blonde hair, like slick back, and he's addresses the camera. He goes, "My name is Damien Starr,
Hi, Damien Starr.
and I recorded this log as it may be my last. They broke their containment. Don't trust anyone. They can look like us. They travel through time. Their kind are evil. Their goal is to change time to benefit their race. In the future, they take over whole planets. They disguise their time travel devices to fit into the times they operate in. If you're exposed to this device, the energy it emits, and at this point as he's talking, you see like a dark shadow in the footage. The background of like some sort of, it looks like humanoid, but there's very kind of like, there's parts of it that don't seem right. Like very like obscure, like extra kind of like shoulder muscles, or like very
Been working out.
yeah, been working out a little bit, and but then darts away, and for some reason it expands our minds in ways, and at certain moments we can control time itself, and if you don't stop them, Earth will be slowly taken over. The human race will cease to exist. People, countries will destroy each other. Not knowing if they were alien or if they were human, destroying us from the inside. I hope this message reaches someone before, and out of camera he's struck by something like a blur, and it goes and the message disrupts and it goes back to play me.
Press play me.
My name is Damien Starr. And you just kind of let it play.
And then it says 3, 2, 1, and then it starts playing the
And
ad
another
again.
ad, yeah, deliver you. Yeah.
Professor, I don't know if you heard any of that. Did you?
I wasn't listening, mate. I
Okay,
was too
right.
busy.
I pressed play
exploring
then.
the-
My name is Damien Starr. Yeah.
Yeah, go on. mate.
We let the professor hear the thing. I let the ad play because just in case he's interested.
Look, just give me a recap, mate.
Okay, right. His name is Damien Starr.
Okay.
He is a man and there's a thing and stuff is coming to change time, and we possibly are part of that. And bad things or good things will happen.
Great. So
That was close enough, wasn't it?
mate. Still LARPing?
Still LARPing, obviously. This is all LARP.
You hear a clang in the
LARP.
background.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a loud LARPing clang, that is.
I'm going to carry on searching the room.
Okay. Roll me.
Physical.
It's like you with speed. Physical.
Maybe it's some drawers that are really difficult to open.
No, it's gonna have to be mental. Sorry, mate.
Is that a 6? Yeah, it's a 7. Oh! 9.
9.
And I got a... Yeah. I got a time flux.
Okay. How do you want this time flux to help with your investigation?
I'm just gonna, while I'm doing it, I'm gonna stop time so Gary doesn't know what I'm finding.
Can I say that I'm there explaining exactly what's happening?
And then
Yeah. And then,
Yeah. And as this is happening, you go for a search
by
around.
the way,
Yes.
before that happens, I'm going to
Grab his whistle.
nick his
Okay.
whistle, yeah. And
You
put
do that.
in my pocket.
Okay. You do that. And you go
And
to
also-
search another room.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And we'll hide it.
Yeah. Okay. Great. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
What do I find?
As you're
Sorry,
doing this,
mate, what do I find?
Sorry. As you do this, you turn around. You're like, running by you is like some reptilian humanoid with like vibrating like predator, like almost like the skin is like it's scales, but it's like has a vibrancy. It has a flow to it. As it starts to mold into one of the fishermen you met earlier, then changes and then molds into the captain of the guard and dives in the water.
So he's just gone off.
He's just dived back in and he's away.
I'm gonna carry on looking.
Okay, you find the body of the captain of the guard with his arm torn off.
Does he have any? What's he wearing? Anything interesting? Any money or anything on him?
He with the guys. He was carrying a spear, as he was.
Can
following
I
these guys around?
take the spearhead off?
Sure.
I'm gonna take the spearhead off and just pocket that.
Yeah. Sure. Cool. You can add a +1 to that whenever you use that. It's not as good as your knives.
Okay.
Okay. But it is an extra weapon.
Spearhead.
Yeah, spearhead.
Anything else on his person?
No.
Armor?
No, he was just wearing like cloth.
Oh, good to know.
Like he looked his part. Like it was really nicely designed because being captain of the guard and stuff. But it's like
Sandals?
sandals. Yeah.
I'll have the sandals.
Okay, take the sandals.
Hat?
No hat.
Good head of hair?
Yeah, he's got a good no bald spots.
That's a good observation. Okay.
Yeah, it's still affixed to his head though. So.
Oh, I was thinking I could cut it off.
Scalp him.
Savage.
No, I won't matter. I'll leave him. He's fine. He needs his hair. Okay, I'm pretty happy.
All right, and time runs out.
So that's why you can't trust anything you see. Professor, where are you?
Sorry,
It's on the other side of the room.
Say that again, mate. Sorry, mate. I sort of phased out
The
there.
head's a little bit cold.
Were you not wearing a hat?
Huh? What? Oh,
Oh,
I don't know,
do you know
Professor.
what, mate?
Yes.
I think I saw this like lizard thing,
Right.
and it warped,
Yeah.
and then it went.
Right.
But he
Yes.
might have taken your hit.
After him.
Should we, after you, sir?
Okay, right. I run in the direction he points me.
Right. I will say at that point you see yourself like almost like it's coming out of the water. You can see the bulk of this creature yourself going to shore as you're sitting in the little dinghy boat.
Do I observe that he looks like the captain?
Roll for that. You do see it with your keen just on a basic level, but
I certainly do. What is it?
he looks like the captain, yeah. But it's kind of like it's kind of half taking effect whatever this is, and you do see kind of like almost like translucent scales flexing, trying to adapt to this new thing, this creature, and it just speeds at an amazing pace. And you see the figure get to land and start running.
Is there any like oars on here, or is it just the same?
No, there's oars.
Okay, well I'll use the oars to try and row to shore.
Okay, at this point, physical checks from you guys to come out of the water.
I failed on 1 dice, so
Do you have any time fluxes?
no. 10.
Okay,
15.
15, you're fine. Roll a d10 for me.
Oh, good. Oh, this is when I get a good number 8.
8. You take 8 points of damage, and you literally like pass out for a second, float to the surface, and at this point, I'm going to say that our fashionista finds you bobbing as he's rowing to shore, and if he's nice enough, he'll take you out of the water.
I will pick him up.
I'll allow that to happen. You kind of just lodge him
It takes
on.
15 minutes.
I'm blue in the face.
Yeah. You're like,
Yeah.
no. Stepped up, and yeah, you spit out some of the water. You were slowly intaking.
Okay.
But you will live for now. We know, and then you're just like and you and you like land the one. Don't say what the problem is, mate. And you all row to shore.
Can we row the other way?
Trying at the shore, you're rolling in the opposite direction.
I don't know, guys.
Just going in circles.
What do you say?
You spend the next 8 minutes going round and eventually by some miracle you get to shore.
We can't
you
see
just
anything,
do
'cause there's
concentric
no light.
circles towards the lighthouse,
Into the rock.
but like in a circle, but like this, slowly towards shore, and you just splice.
Because his side's slightly stronger than
Yeah, one really strong arm. One could say. At this point, you get on back to shore and you can see the footprints that go kind of reptilian and then become human-like. So yes, it goes from reptilian to human, and then disappears into the kind of more.
Mate, I think that's the thing that's now your hit.
Now, I don't know if this is the water inhalation speaking, but I think we need to go after it.
I agree.
If I had my security hat right now,
Yeah.
it would be,
Game over.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm vulnerable without it.
Yeah. Vulnerable to LARPing.
Yeah.
You
That's an indie band, isn't it?
You follow these tracks and they lead back to where you two know to be the throne room. And as you go into the throne room, you see at the top of the steps of the throne, you see the metallic bowl that was back and where you visually walked in. It's now on top of the throne, and make some mental checks for me, everyone.
Great.
I'll say you with advantage.
Oh, thank you.
No,
I got 25 for that first one, but I did get a time flux. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. No, forget it.
It's a big build up.
I saw a 0, so I thought,
Yeah,
yay, but
I know,
0
it's
is 10.
confusing,
Yeah,
yeah.
zero's 10.
So,
I've got
17.
I've got well,
With a time
I got
flux.
17 as well.
With a time flux.
No time flux.
16.
And your mental is
8.
yeah. And what
Well,
about
I passed, of course.
you? Pass, of course.
I observe.
You will recall that the ball, when you arrived, by a glance, and now it's just coming back to you. And maybe it's this energy that's allowed you to kind of like look back and like insight, check effectively your memory. The water had disappeared when you had left, and now it's been refilled with fresh water. And you see at the top of the steps next to this ball, as they start to interact with, I'm going to say, you might, you can't be for sure, but this could possibly one of the devices that the message said. But like, no, it can't be, no.
No chance.
Can't be the same, it can't be a coincidence, can it? You
laughing.
see at the top of there, you see the older gentleman that was by the right hand side of
He's naughty.
King Tawny. And he's on the ball. And it's like, and you see the captain of the guard at the bottom step with another guard who are, you already know this isn't the captain of the guard, this is this thing, so you can kind of tell that this other guard, because it's only these three in the room apart from you guys now, so you can only assume the other guard is maybe the same kind of creature. At the top, the guy speaks. So, are you here to stop me? Are you with Damien?
Gary? Is it Gary?
If I had my hat right now.
It seems that, yes, maybe you're not with Cleopatra, not with Julius. You weren't with anyone from this time at least.
He thinks we're back in time. What an idiot.
What fool, mate?
You idiot.
I mean, he drags with your rolls. He really does. And he goes like, hey, you seriously, this is not LARPing. This is... I mean, I'm going to kill you, so it's not going to really matter.
They are dedicated to the piece. I'll give them that. I really will.
They are, mate.
Um,
Maybe you should like just attack them or something. Yeah?
I worked really hard to sow this division between brother and sister. It won't be long till the boy is dead. It won't be long till Cleopatra is no more.
Well, I mean, if I know my history, he's technically right, but actually probably not quite right yet. It's a little early, you know. If you're gonna really play the role, play it properly, okay?
Everybody thought that when the king ordered Pompey, which some of you may know, is he was a rival to Julius Caesar. And one of the things that pissed off Julius Caesar in history was that there was a lot of like rebel and civil war, and Pompey, the boy king, it was said in history he had ordered Pompey killed because he lost and fled to Egypt. But Julius wasn't really happy about this.
I can flesh that
But
out
then-
more if you like. I genuinely know a lot about it.
Well, it's good done, you're alright, well done. But he goes, but it was me.
I don't know more about it. Oh my god. What? He's making it even worse. Now he's pretending that it isn't real.
It is LARPing.
I knew it. I knew it.
Mate. You're not in danger.
This is a real mind freak. This is.
I was the one that ordered the execution of Pompey, not the boy. I was the one that who sowed divisions.
Oh. Oh, I don't.
When the fight back.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's like, but as I guess, if you are with Damien, I mean, regardless, you are not from this time, so I need to correct that. I need to end you.
I'm not with them. So, I'm from this time period, as you can see. So, you can leave me.
Roll a humanity check.
Oh, great. Oh. 18.
You will die first.
Brilliant.
Kill them. And we start initiative. Yeah. So,
Yes, you're physical.
I'm genuinely looking forward to this. I've got ideas, man.
So, initiative is not too far flung from D&D, really. Let me just get maybe. Let's see. Let's get this up. So, if I can all, you should add. Roll a d10 plus your physical. And we go from lowest to highest.
Lowest height? You've fixed that.
It's still the other
You
way.
changed that.
No, you still need to roll under, so rolling lower is better. So, it's that
18.
mentality.
32.
What did you get?
18.
18?
32.
32?
16? Is that 9 plus 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. My brain went, nope.
32. Sorry, I lied. It will be in. No, it will be. Sorry, my brain's fried.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. So 32, 18.
16, yeah.
16. Yeah, you feel
Numbers.
it. You feel me. I'm gonna roll for them. Okay.
Just whilst he is working out for everybody, just to say that what he said is correct, that Pompey had a fight with Julius Caesar, lost and fled to Egypt. And he Ptolemy beheaded him, thinking it would be sort of like, you know, good for
Gaining
Julius
favour
Caesar,
with him because he didn't really have much pull because he was just a boy.
But Julius Caesar was best friends with Pompey originally in something called the First Triumvirate, which doesn't make any sense, don't worry about it. But
Google it.
Yes, exactly. It basically it helped him rise to power, which meant that he was very angry when that happened.
It wasn't a Roman death.
Indeed. And this is the point where, not much later, where Cleopatra turns up in a rug and is rolled out in front of Julius Caesar. So that's the sort of time period we're in.
I mean, mate, I could have told you that.
But of
because
course,
I'm the historian here.
But the most important thing you have to remember about all this is it's LARPing, so none of that actually happens. So.
I was from Julian on initiative.
Brilliant.
Okay, this is Gary.
For more Roman facts, come back to Rolly Grail.
Have you been watching a lot of YouTube videos on Roman?
No, I genuinely really enjoy them.
I've been listening to a ton of audiobooks.
Yeah.
and doing Google searches and doing research.
research.
Yeah.
That's
Then when it
dedication.
turns to regurgitating it, and my brain's already fried today.
People criticise me for like making a cowboy thing.
Yeah.
They've
No.
learned
What?
actual history.
Yeah.
I just made some shit up and wrote it.
Oh, it's good though.
Yeah.
And you should watch it.
Yeah. Oh god, watch the shit. It's really good.
It's good shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we begin initiative. So for those at home, basically, with combat, obviously you'd think physical would be a very big dictator of like how fights would go, but for me in this game, I'm happy for the players if they want to use their best stats and try and convince me why, and like depending on what's going on to convince me of the role, then I'm happy for them to make that happen. So that'd be humanity, mental, or physical. In the end, we're just trying to tell a fun story here. So that's what we are going to do. Let's see. So we start off with Mr. Lossinger. What do you do, Mr. Lossinger, as they start steaming towards you?
How far away are
They are about, probably worth saying as well, like, distance and feet don't really matter. Just kind of describe if you want to go for someone. So I'll say that on your left you've got the captain of the guard, and then you've got like just another guard, and then you've got and just for the sake so I don't refer to him as that guy, this is Pontus, which was a main advisor to Tommy, which he isn't who seems to be stuck.
If Julian was here, he'd call him Pointless.
Yeah, yeah.
You probably would. And he's at the top of the throne steps. I mean, you can reach any of these guys in this round and just say to me what you want to do. Really.
I am going to. This is happening very quickly.
Yes.
Guys.
It's again like 6 seconds time or faster, depending how you break time.
Guys, this is going quickly. What I'm saying, so.
Yes.
Guys, I have a weapon. Do you want one each or not? It's up to you. I don't mind.
think you do that.
Okay, mate. Gary.
I mean, I'll take one, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Go on.
There you go, mate.
I'll allow that to be a free action.
What
Just
we-
to hand him a weapon. Yeah.
What one is it?
So you
Oh,
get
the rubbish
plus
one.
You get a +1.
Oh, you
So
can
now
take it, I'll take
your physical will be 10 in this case, rather than 9, isn't it?
8.
Would
So-
you,
Oh,
would
right,
you,
so you
would you
wouldn't
like the knife instead?
Nah, it's
No?
I've got ideas.
All right.
I am going. Are there? What's the room like? Are there any windows at all, or just gaps leading out somewhere?
Yeah, there's gaps leading to like outside, like small, like mini gardens, that kind of
Perfect.
like outdoor spaces where like maybe certain gatherings happen, or like servants work, or just general like open spaces that you can walk through.
Okay.
So
Mate.
there's different rooms, so you can take the fight to different rooms. If you want.
Okay.
Depends what you want.
I'm going to go over to the single guard.
Yeah, not the captain, the guard, the other one.
No, the single guard. And I'm now. Are we higher up? If I throw him out the window, is there going to be a big drop?
No, it's kind of the same level.
Same
you just
level.
throw into the next area.
Okay. I'm just gonna take out my knife and I'm gonna stab him right in the.
We've had shoulders and knees.
Toes.
Heads, shoulders, knees and toes.
Knees and toes.
Knees and toes. And eyes and ears. And mouth and nose. Ear we've not.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him in the left ear.
You're gonna stab him in the left ear. That is actually pretty awful. Right in the ear hole.
Right into the head.
Stuff along. Okay, roll a physical check. So how this works in huh?
It's 3 as well.
+3. So again, just for like general combat things, they have a block stat when it comes to combat. You have to basically, hang on, I've got so many things up right now, and this is a new system I made up. So with combat, you want to, roll it for me first. Roll it for me first, and let me know the result.
Ooh, 18.
18.
And I got a time flux.
18. Okay.
Oh, time flux, right?
Okay. So many things. Okay. So 18 you said?
Yep, and I've got 25.
25.
Yeah.
25 is your result.
Oh, no, I need to get under 25.
You need to get under 25. Okay. sorry. Apologies.
It's alright, mate, don't worry. It's not like we're in the heat of battle or anything.
No.
We've got lots of time to burn
So
here.
much shit. So much shit.
That was brilliant.
Because I am missing some information here, I do apologise.
Okay. Roman facts number 2. No.
Edit
Hey
that.
man, Hit him with the facts, man. Okay, where is? I know why. Because I have the player document on. So that's why it doesn't make sense. Okay, so so the total was again that you rolled
18.
18. Okay. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
How?
Because they got a high
Explain
block.
it.
They got a high block. So to hit, you have to be equal to or higher than the opponent's block stat.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you're in trouble.
No, not necessarily. If it's a straight roll, if it's got nothing to do with the physical stat and it's a straight roll, then not really.
Hold on. I rolled a time flux here.
You did.
did.
Yeah.
Let's do the time flux again.
Alrighty. I'll tell you what.
I've got an idea. Can I do something?
Yes.
I am going to. I'm gonna stop time, and I'm gonna run behind the other two guys.
You're gonna run behind the two guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they don't. So yeah. So they don't. But they don't know I'm behind them.
Okay. So that will work. You turn around them and go, "Hey, mate," and you stab him in the ear from behind.
But the other guys, because I'm on the single guy.
Yeah, you're on the single guy.
Yeah. I've gone to the other guys. You know, the two, the captain.
Oh, so you go into the captain, or you go into the
I'm going
first
behind
guard?
them.
So you're going to go
Just going
behind
to
them.
hide, I
and
think.
you're
I'm
just
going
going to hide.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm going to say you can do that, and I'll allow you to roll mental with advantage.
Does he get the attack as well? Like he goes stab and that triggers it and then he goes? Or
Got the physical check. Yeah, I'll allow it. So you
Hold
get
on.
the stab. Yeah. So
Who
that.
am I? Who am I?
What's your-
stab to the original guy that you
yeah.
were going for.
So
and then
yeah,
hit him
I need
afterwards.
to get your damage output out.
So now I'm just hiding. Yeah. Okay.
I need you to roll to hide.
Roll to hide. Okay.
Yes.
But I'm behind them though. So why would I?
You get advantage.
You might make noise.
Okay, I might. Okay. All right. And what am I rolling?
Mental
Mental.
for that.
Great.
Your damage output is 27.
Time flux.
It is
No.
What you rolled?
11.
Pass with
Yeah,
another
pass
time
the
flux.
Fuck's sake. That's good. So basically you go up to, you like.
Wait.
Yes.
What weapons is the captain? What does he?
They're both handling like spears, like lances.
I'm going to grab both of their spears and
Can't get breath. And hide and do.
no, but this is time flux now.
Yeah, so you've done the.
This is second time flux.
Yeah, so you've gone up, you've stabbed him, you've walked behind, you've
Yeah.
hit. And what you can do hide, that's like a third action you're then now doing.
It depends if they chain or not. This is what you need to decide. Do they chain?
No, because you're doing two different actions. So the action, the physical attack happens, and then you went and hit, and then I let you hit. You got this check on that.
Yeah.
To then do another action, which requires
it's
a
a-
physical thing. You would need to then.
But the action would be from the time flux.
That's what I'm saying. Do the time
Yeah.
fluxes chain? As in, every time you roll a time flux, you get a new action because of the time flux? Or is it irrelevant because...
No.
No,
Because we need to think of one action, like rather than you get multiple actions in one go, because that's OP.
Making the rules up.
As we go along.
I was hidden then.
No, you're hidden. Like it's not
yeah.
Hidden
It's
to
just then you're gonna hide, and then you're gonna go around. You know what I mean?
I genuinely
Um,
love the idea of rolling a time flux, then rolling another time
Yeah.
flux, then rolling another time flux. Just be like, well, I've killed them all now.
That's a
so-
shame.
So
In theory, you're just there like...
Yeah. That was an easy fight. Let's go home.
Basically, you become Quicksilver from X-Men.
Yeah, just move
I
him.
don't see why not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch live as we create a rule set for a very complicated concept.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, you are hidden. How would you like to hide using time? To remove yourself from the timeline.
Stab himself. That'll do.
Well, I'm gonna stay in the same timeline just for easy's sake.
You could do what the Flash does and blur.
Are there any columns or anything like that? Any furniture?
Also, you can hide behind the column.
Any furniture?
Yeah, I guess kind of like a sort of bench of sort, or
about-
there's like.
Is it not the throne
base.
room?
What about a sculpture?
Where you're going to stand behind it,
Yeah.
matching the pose?
No. What's in there? What's in the room?
What's in the room?
What's behind them? Because I want to stay behind them. Those two guys.
I mean, you've got benches. You've got like torches, like one of those kind of like standing lamp things. That's just like a ball of fire, and then like a bowl, not like a bowl. You've got those other rooms I told you about. There's like gaps where you could jump to the other side and hide behind the wall, or you could. There's yeah.
I'll hide behind the column.
You can hide behind the column.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so you are hidden. Cool. That's your turn. We now move to the first guard.
Not you.
Not Gary. Not Gary.
No, not Gary, guard.
Not Gary.
No,
Not
not
Gary.
to be confused.
He's Mr. Guard.
He's a named guard.
So yeah, this is going to be the was captain, and you two are in front of him as one of you just disappears, and he is going to attack Gary.
Of course he is.
Yes.
It's a bit of guard on guard action.
Yeah.
The one with the spearhead.
Just run around going, ah!
Okay. So that is. What's your block?
17.
17. Misses. Yeah. The attack misses you. I guess just as point of clarification for the audience, so what the guys want to do is take really, especially with combat, take their best stats, and it doesn't necessarily have to be physical. Obviously, it's a fight, you normally think it's physical, but if they can justify to me that they can use their humanity or their mental stats, the idea is they want to, when they roll their stats, they have either 3d10 or 2d10 or 1d10 to spend, and they put those results into the stats. Which, of course, you've got beefy professor over here, one who observes everything with a high mental stat, and then you've got someone who's really high in people skills. But it's like, or human skills in this case, as you're fighting reptile. I said rectangle. Reptile. My brain is so fried. And basically, in this case, they do want to roll over a block stat, which I know, to hit, and they also got their own, which is based on physical, and they have like a damage output, which is again the stats. It's been predetermined, as you'll see as we go on. So, guards missed you. You dodge out of the way. And that is his turn, finito. We move on to the... it was the captain of the guard that attacked you, actually, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Yes, it was. The other guard has just been stabbed in the ear. Is going to... can't see where the source came from. And is going to go for the other target it can't see, which is yourself.
Oh dear.
It's going to go for, let's see, yeah, physical attack. Let's see. What's your block?
17.
17. Hits. You take 16 points.
16.
Wow.
This is not going to be a long fight.
You get stabby stab in the
What's the
adamant.
last on that?
You observed being stabbed. We then come to Pompous at the top. He's going to spend his action activating the wall. And he does the same thing you did. And just and the water starts to ripple and ripple and start to activate. But just the ripples, no light. As we are doing this in like 6-second rounds. We come straight to Gary. You've just dodged the spear and you've seen Pontus do the thing you did to set off what got you here. To this LARPing situation.
Oh yes, of course, yeah. I'll tell you what, the visual effects of this are top notch. Right, the issue I've got here is I'm not physically imposing. You probably haven't noticed this at home. Mentally, I'm not, really on top of my game. Again, you definitely not noticed that. But my humanity is somewhat good. I seem to be able to get on with my fellow man, and therefore I think that's the stat I have to go with. So I'm going to be doing some mind-bendingly stupid things to try and make that work. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over to the guard with that just has his ear stabbed.
Yep.
So I
dodged by the captain, straight for the other guy. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, straight for it. He goes, whoa, and then straight over.
Yeah.
But I'm walking like briskly, but not in a horrible way. I'm just walking over like, hello, old chap. Like, and and I walk over to his good ear. I take it the other one, maybe he's lost his hearing.
Yeah.
So I walk over to him, and I'm going to try and make him have an existential crisis.
And how are you going to do this?
So my main thinking for this fight is I'm going to try and say things.
Psychological warfare.
Yeah, it will make them basically forget what's going on. Like when you mention about how you have to breathe in, breathe out, you now that's the only thing you can focus on. I'm going to try and do lots of that, and then maybe either make people run away or cause some damage from silly things at the end. Let's see how that works.
Okay.
So I'm going to walk over to my friend. I'm going to say, oh, look what's happened. I'm so sorry to see that you've had that stab in the ear. I mean, I don't know if you knew this, but hearing is actually your brain waves actually picking up vibrations in the atmosphere made by other people going into your brain, electrical currents through the brain, which is actually allowing you to hear. And my hope is it's going to put him off so much.
It's just like, shut up!
It's going to put him off so much that
he's
not going to notice the little spear that I've got, and I'm going to go up into the...
Cool. So the +1 we talked about before, you can actually add that to your humanity if you want.
Oh yes, I'll take that.
So roll 3d10 and then also add a +1 result.
Come on. Okay. 14. That's a pass. Also time flux.
Okay. He's so he's just like, what? And tell me how you managed to strike him with the spear point.
I'd like it to go up through the yes, the sort of just underneath the chin.
Yeah, like where the tongue is.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. In the larynx.
Yes.
Describe to us how you use time to achieve this. As he's kind of distracted by what?
I'm wondering if it allows me to perhaps do a double hit, and perhaps I'm so quick that I go blah blah like that and get him twice. I'm happy for it not to cause additional damage because that would be breaking the rules. But
Seems
rules.
damage.
what is damage?
What rules? They don't exist.
And damage.
Cool.
Critical. It's the same as a
How
critical.
much?
Do the sound effect again.
How much your damage output?
16.
Wow.
16.
It's kind of the same as rolling a natural 20.
Although it's only d10s. A natural 10. Actually, it's a 10, so that would make sense.
Or is it 10?
Yeah. Yes.
You know what? At this point, yeah, go for it.
Yay! Let's break
so
the
that's
rules.
32.
Doing
32.
Around our rules.
Cool.
Thank you, sir.
So he's severely.
He's got
Not doing
all
well.
sorts of injuries now.
Yes, no.
And now he's having an
Here,
existential
you
crisis.
guys hear,
head
can't
face.
speak.
Yeah.
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 Hear no evil.
He's having a hard
Speak
time.
no evil. Now it's just see no evil. What do we do next about that?
Now we'll observe.
I think it's time for a break. But don't break your legs like I just did. Oh God! No! No again! Please! No! 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 Carry on. You can...
Hello there, Freddy the Dog here, chief producer and editor for Rolly Grail, asking you to like, subscribe, press the notifications bell, and leave a comment to this video. If not, you shall end up like this deflated ball. Ta-ta for now.
Welcome back! Oh, I'm still here! Oh, God! Help! Go back, please! Please, come back! I don't have time for this! Or do I?
Talking about observing, what do you observe as it is now your
I
turn?
observe the architecture. I look at the structure of the building, and I look for points of weakness. I look to collapse the structure on top of this guard.
Okay, I'll say you guys are currently engaged near a column. I will allow you to roll a mental check to see, to check for integral weaknesses.
And this is a mental check and not an attack, yes? Oui?
So you're using your mental as a thing to use a construction to cause damage.
Okay, it's an attack, yes?
Yes, it is an attack using your brain. Intelligence.
So I want to go high.
Yes.
Well, that's 2 9s, so that's pretty high. Is 21.
21.
Which I would have passed anyway.
Hey.
21. Yep, that will do it. How do you, noticing the integrity of it, how do you bring it down? What do you use to bring it down?
I use the movement of the guard. I observe the way that he flows, the way that he moves, and I let him stab past me into the column and bring it upon himself.
Cool. You allow him to obviously he did get you before, but then you allow the flow of him going that way and driving the rest of the way into the point of weakness, and the whole thing comes collapsing on top of him. And what is your damage output?
Now, weirdly, it is 8, which seems wrong for a big fucking column, but there you go.
It would be your output of damage, though, would it? It'd be the columns.
That's what I was going for, yes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, roll me a d10.
5.
We'll add 5 on that.
13.
13.
Still less than his base damage.
Yeah, but
Much less than his base damage.
I had to create an existential crisis just for something to happen.
I'll be interested to see what you do next time.
Oh, I've got a few. I have been. You will, if you rewind and watch it, you'll be noting the amount of times I've been writing stuff down. Be like, that's a good existential
I've realized
crisis.
that if he has a similar amount of hit points to me, I cannot win.
We now come to Nick. It's your turn to get top of the round.
Alright, mate. Alright.
You're hiding behind a column.
I am hiding behind the column, but I'm going to come out behind the column.
Alright.
Now, is the, I can't actually remember his name. What is it?
Pontus.
Pontus. Okay. Pontiac.
Pontus Janssen.
Pontiac.
Pontins.
Pontins. I'm going to go run over to Pontins.
Ricky.
Yeah.
And is he anywhere near the ball?
Yeah, he's up the throne steps, and the ball is on the throne, and he is currently activating it.
I'm going to. Does he have long hair? Does he have hair? Grabbable hair.
I actually don't know.
Come up with it.
I have not seen.
But should we roll for hair?
Let's roll for hair. He has some hair left.
has some hair.
In his age, he's been losing it, but there's enough.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna grab his hair and I'm gonna plunge his face into the water.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
Okay, so you're gonna leap up the steps.
Yep.
Like the Hulk.
I mean, I'm pretty physical.
Roll physical then. Go on.
Now, the +3, that goes on this roll, not on the physical stat.
Well, you're using physical. You can use the +3 for the roll if you're using your daggers.
I'm not using my daggers, but if I was using my daggers, the +3 goes on the dice roll.
Yes.
Okay, right, so just physical. 8, 9, 14.
14. You launch up there and grab his face and shove it in the bowl, and it kind of disrupts the process. And you can't tell if the ripples are still happening or if that's in the bowl. What is your damage output again?
It is 32. Oh, no, hold on. 27.
27. Shit. Okay. Cool. He's currently got his face in the bowl. You're drowning him in the bowl.
If I tripled my damage output, it would not be that high.
Alrighty. Okay. Roll. It is now. I believe that is your turn. We now come to the captain of the guard, who will run after you. And let's see if he hits. Which block?
17.
17. Misses. As he strikes the stone wall behind you. It is the other guard's turn. He's going to get up from the rubble, and then he's going to throw his spear at Clodia. And your block in is again?
Also 17.
17. Just misses. Goes in your face.
I observe the path of
You
the
just go,
spear and I go.
Brilliant.
Okay. Okay, going straight to Pontus. He is going to.
Still holding his head, by the way.
That's fine. You're doing that. He is going to retaliate with physical as well. Let's see.
He's getting physical.
Let's get physical. Okay. What's your block?
32.
No chance. He's just like getting drowned in this.
No, wait. You can't beat that number. That can't be right.
What's your block?
You cannot beat 32 on 3 tens.
Yeah.
3 tens.
That's a really good point.
Oh, let's leave it like that.
That's a really
What, 3
good point.
tens?
Think about it. 3 tens.
Yeah, how do you know that?
how
Because that's
do
what you sent me.
32?
That's what you sent me, actually.
You said I did it right.
I said you sent it to me, but I obviously didn't check it. Not that
I
well.
mean, if it's a field, how's block calculated? You've got 8 plus 9.
Yeah. So 32. I think mine's 32 as well. That's what.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Did you space one?
So
second?
it'll be
Wait a minute.
1d10 plus physical, right?
Oh,
And your
actually,
physical-
yeah.
Actually,
I
so
could've
that is
done
right.
that.
No, that is right. You could roll that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
10 plus
There you go.
Plus
10
22.
plus.
There I go. Yeah.
You can't be hit.
Would you like me to change it to?
Okay.
No, at this point I don't give a fuck.
No, I will because
No.
no. I tell you
I've
what.
made these rules up. They were going to get broken. We're still in playtest, boys.
I can't be. I don't want to be invincible.
I think it's more
I tell you
funny.
what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
But at the same time, Thingy's quite strong. So.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I tell you what I'd suggest is maybe come up with some other ways that perhaps he can get hurt, or things. That
Yeah.
Oh no,
to
there's
add
things.
on a
There's
bit of-
things
yeah, I
that
thought so.
can happen.
I thought so.
Okay, so anyway, he's still drowning in the bowl. Gary.
Gary, you say? The guard that has can no longer speak evil and can no longer hear evil. Is that the captain or the other one?
That's the other one.
That's the other one. Okay. I'm gonna have to complete the set.
Okay.
They're gonna have to see no evil. I'm going to use my light to flash in his face and blind him.
on constant.
Yeah. It will look like this, but it'll be blinking.
All right. I guess you're gonna roll humanity.
Yes, please.
Go for it.
That is money. No, it's not. It's 20.
20. Okay. Any time fluxes?
None, I'm afraid.
It's gonna miss.
Oh, come on!
That was high.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you flash it in the eyes, and he just goes, like, knocks it with his spear, like almost knocking it out your hand. And yeah, he's not happy with that. We now move to the courtier. I'm probably pronouncing wrong. Again.
So just I am observing. Give me a picture of what is in front of me. I
A
have
spear just went past your
a
face.
spear from whom? From whom? From whom?
The guard, he was currently flashing in the face with
Oh,
light.
okay.
God, I was flashing.
So he's engaged with the guard.
It's probably the reason why he missed.
Someone, the captain is free, and there's a man drowning in.
Yeah.
In a
The
shallow
captain, the
puddle.
guard, is currently making his way to you two.
Oh. I'll be very dead then. Okay. Do I observe any torches, fire?
Yeah, there's plenty of those around.
Okay.
There's
What
even
about-
the ones that are like they look like a
brazier.
like a lamp, a brazier. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's the word. Yes, a brazier. There's braziers around.
Okay. What about any decoration, hanging material?
Ooh, is there anything hanging up? There's like there's like what they called they're not like quite banners, but they're just bits of decoration that are
Drapes.
like drapes
Drapes,
that are pulling down like in stages, like little things, like a thing like Jackie Chan does in Rush Hour when he's going down.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going
Rush Hour
to
2, is it? Yeah.
using my powers of observation.
Yes.
I'm going to pick up a torch and time it so that when the captain comes towards me, as soon as he passes by a drapery,
Yes.
caught myself with the word drapery. I throw the torch and it catches fire to the drapery, and also hopefully the captain.
Like lands on top of him. When
Yes.
it's burning. Okay, roll me
Burn.
a mental check then, please.
Okay. That is not good. That is very not good. That is an 8.
Unfortunately, he sees you through the brazier. That gives him enough time to get out of the way as it burns and then falls off and tries to like smother him. I can imagine that was what you're trying to do.
Yes.
But he dodges out of time. Out of time? In time. Just time's broken in my brain. Roll
It's in
for me.
Flux.
Yes, so unfortunately, that does not succeed. We come to the top of the round with Nick Lossinger.
Yeah, right, mate. Okay. Oh, I'm still currently holding his head.
Yes, you are. He's still
Okay.
there.
Okay. Can I...
You're very strong.
Invincible.
Yes.
Now, this
I have to
bowl...
work on that.
This bowl here, is it somehow attached to the floor, or is it a sort of freestanding?
Well, it's free. It's kind of just balancing on the throne.
Balancing
Seats
on
on
the
the
throne?
throne. Yeah, he's just put it there for placement. But it can be
How big is this bowl?
just like this.
And what's it made out of?
It's made out of metallic substance, which is a bit foreign to you.
Okay, I
Like
think...
it's
Do you know what? I
doesn't
think
seem of this
it looks
world.
interesting. I think I need to test his strength. Okay. So I'm going to remove his head from
His shoulders.
the from the water, and
So
then
the
I'm
dragon.
gonna pick up the bowl
Yeah.
and okay. I'm gonna roll for what I'm gonna do.
Oh dear.
Okay. Okay. Right. I'm gonna smack it around his head.
Okay, so you're gonna pull him out, and then just as he's reeling from it, just go thunk.
Yep.
Okay, roll me a physical.
23.
Boom! Like you absolutely deck him, and he goes boom, 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 down the stairs. That's it's 27 points, I believe, of damage for this guy.
Does it have a nice satisfying ring to it?
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a gong. Gong.
that's my new weapon. It's my
Big
shield.
No, it sounds like a didgeridoo, wasn't it?
Do I get any plus on my block because it's a shield?
Ooh.
When you're blocked.
Because my block's not high enough.
If only you had sort of
I will
higher
tell you.
HP.
Captain America out there.
I'll tell you what. I'll
If
give,
I rolled an 8 or a 9,
Okay,
I'd use it as a frisbee.
I just rolled something there. You will get a +5.
No way.
So his block is 37.
The good thing is, I can always give you. I can give you the shield. Because it looks like you'll
You just
need
stand in front of me.
it. Yeah, that's
It's like fucking iron. Jesus. No, he's not alive yet.
At least your HP balances it out nicely.
Yeah, you absolutely wreck him with that. And he tumbles down the stairs with rage-filled eyes, and he gets himself up and tries to charge back up.
really wow. He's
Yeah.
plucky, isn't he?
It is, however, it's the captain of the guard who's going to go for Gary.
Oh no.
That is going to
Guard
be...
on guard.
What's your what?
17.
Connects.
No!
You take 16 points of damage as he spears you through the abdomen.
16. Dear, this is looking uncouth over here.
All right, that's his turn. It's then the other guard who threw the spear. He is going to. He's going to retrieve it and try the same again, but on you.
Oh goody, it's me.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Guard on guard.
What's your block again?
17.
This is.
Yes, I'm
He does-
invincible.
I rolled 16.
His eyes gouged.
Just. Yeah. Okay.
You tried to do evil. That's the problem.
Yep. So he misses once again.
I think he missed on purpose because of the existential crisis.
Probably, yeah, he's still reeling from that. He's still reeling from that, yeah. He's just like, how can one person be so annoying? And he's now going to be punched. He's going to come running up the stairs and try and grab the ball off him. Let's be honest, it doesn't work.
Do you mean it's those 3 D10s that you're rolling? Did beat 37?
Or would it be my block, or would it be a different stat though?
It would be your block hammer.
It would be the block.
Yeah.
You could give yourself a break and make it contested and just see who rolls
There's a
higher.
thing
Yeah,
that
that's
could
true.
help me here, but I've not rolled it yet.
Okay.
So, so I hope so. Unfortunately, he's like, he's still a rip off your hand. Yeah, instead of that, like tug of war at the moment. The ball starts to, and the eyes start to glow white.
with a sound as well.
Sound.
wow.
Sounds like it came from a Mac.
Crazy.
Crazy futuristic tech. So let's go. It's now Gary's turn.
It is Gary's turn. Gary, as you know, loves a good crisis, and he's going to try and plunge his crisis into the mind of the guard who can hear no evil and can speak no evil, but can still see evil, which is quite annoying. He's going to walk over to him, to the good ear, and he's going to say, "My friend, have you ever heard of Schrodinger's cat?" So a cat goes in a box, and of course Egypt.
Right, shut up.
Egypt loves cats, so this is really going to get you, right? You close the box. How do you know it's alive?
Goes
or
to try
dead?
stab you.
Duck.
Stay still!
How do you know? How do you know it's alive or dead? There's no way of knowing. It is both alive and dead at the same time. It's impossible. It's impossible to work out. Really think about that.
Stab again!
Duck.
God!
And as I'm doing that, I put my arm around him and I give a little stab in the neck.
Oh! Alright, pal.
Not in the other ear.
In the other ear. Let's do it.
How is he gonna hear? Or,
Oh God!
It's the last thing he ever hears.
oh, what a way to go! Mentally destroyed.
Yeah, no, enough by this guy. Okay, roll the dice.
Okay, right. What have we got here? We have got 15 plus 4, 19.
19. Say. Any time fluxes in there?
No.
You do connect.
Yes.
It's like, man, would you just die? And you get him into the other ear, and now he's like, oh, this is kind of better.
Peace and quiet.
The pain, not so much, but at least it's not as bad. Your damage output is again?
16.
16. Okay. Okay.
Is he dead?
No.
Oh my God.
He's not exactly human.
Good point.
And I'm gonna say as you stab into you can see some of the scales like kind of like not like electronically, but they start to lose their it's effectively like camouflage, but they're taking. It's like you can see some of the scales underneath it, kind of losing the appearance of human skin.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Is there? You said it was night, didn't you?
Yes, it's currently.
Is there anyone else around, or possibly if we went out to the streets?
it will not be a good look for us.
Not necessarily, but I'm just thinking of something.
You want help?
No, not necessarily.
Roll me a mental check.
No. Well, it's a fail, obviously.
Okay. No idea, mate.
No.
Yeah, too busy. Stabbing people in the ears.
Yeah. Too busy creating
Yeah.
existential crises.
Yes. Very focused.
Yeah.
All right. On that point, we come to the cutie.
So let me observe firstly. How badly injured are people looking? I've dropped the dice.
I'm going to say, even though he's not dead yet, the one that is pretty obvious that the one that Gary's engaged with is feeling all the
He's
hurt
not
in all
having a
kinds of
nice
different
day.
ways, so he's looking the worst off.
Okay. What
And
about?
then, was it Pontus took a lot of damage falling down the stairs. Got absolutely knocked on his ass.
Where is Pontus?
He's up struggling with the ball that is starting to glow.
Jesus!
Bloody hell.
Starting to glow, and it's pulsing just like
That's not
Wow!
That is insane.
That's crazy.
Right.
Okay, we should probably do
stop
something
it.
about it.
my
because
eyes.
you don't want.
Bloody hell,
It's
that
fine.
is...
I have protection on my eyes.
You are okay, eh?
Hold on, let me put this hat on.
Yeah. Just keep that out of your eye. Jesus.
Okay, we might just have to whisper it.
Oh, it might have overeaten.
What for you?
That's fine. Nobody needs this.
Just turn it back on. It might be. Oh, there we go. Just leave it unplugged, I think. Yeah.
Are we?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Josh.
What percentage is it? Is it on?
it's 0.
Oh,
0%. Probably just ran out of power to be honest.
Ah, okay.
Wait for him to sit down on it.
And then it will go off. And then it will flicker. Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh.
Amazing.
Oh, this is
Perfect.
recording, so that's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfectly done.
Should we just leave it off?
Yeah.
Shall we? God.
I literally touched the chair.
Okay. So yeah, you've seen this glow start to happen.
Oh my god. Wow, the brightness. So hang on, he is glowing, it is glowing.
He's not going, but the ball's starting to
Oh,
glow,
the
and
ball
they're
is glowing.
doing a bit of a tug of war at the moment.
Tug of war, okay. I am going to
Observe the glow.
observe the glow. No, I'm going to observe the pattern of movement of his feet
Yes.
as he is struggling with the ball,
Yes.
and I'm going to trip him and try
Okay.
and send him down the stairs.
You bypass the guards and you run up the steps,
You are fucking the rock.
and then you
I'm
kind of
not
just
that
sweep the feet, kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm just watching his steps so that when he's when he steps somewhere that's a bit vulnerable, I'm
Yeah.
going to just encourage.
Okay. Monumental.
That's pretty good. 20.
20. Where are you wanting him to stumble?
Well, he's at the top of the stairs,
Yeah.
no? Down.
Down again. Down he goes again. Same time. Damage output of 8. Yes. Okay. But it's like, God damn it! Not again.
I will stand behind my friend.
But you're
And
with
this
it
big
as
ball.
it starts to glow.
Yes.
And as you do, the ball starts to glow even more. As it's near its activation stage.
Hold it up.
I can see perfectly.
Can I just say that bit of him falling down the stairs more than once has just brought up the point. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Family Guy episode where Peter keeps falling down the stairs and just swearing all the way down. Genuinely, that's just what I'm thinking about.
We know as that happening, and yet it's starting to glow. It does seem like it's about to go off. We now come to Nick.
Alright, mate. Well, this is quite bright in my eyes because I'm in close proximity. Now, would I have observed? Is that copyrighted at all?
Not yet.
Alright, mate. Now, would have I observed the captain changing into the lizard thing?
Sorry, were you trying to observe about him?
I was.
You did. You saw the initial process. You saw the.
No. I mean just now.
What change into?
Well, you said you saw he flashed like a lizard thing.
But you knew
His friend. No, the other guard who got stabbed. You can see the flickering around
Okay.
some of
Oh,
the
already,
stab
okay,
wounds.
alright.
You've seen the person who is
seen
the
him
captain
Yeah,
in his
okay,
lizard
yeah.
form before he disappeared in the water back in the ship.
I am going to throw the bowl. Sorry, let me say that again. I'm going to throw the bowl
Okay.
right at him, and I'm going to go for his Nick.
His
Because
Nick.
my name is Nick.
You're gonna go for the Nick.
I'm going for the Nick.
Okay.
I'm always going for the Nick now, by the way.
Roll physical. Roll your stats.
Does it get a +5?
Why the fuck not?
You deserve it.
At this rate, the game's already broken. So let's go.
Okay, so 14 and 5.
19.
Yeah.
How much?
19.
It kind of just like skids onto the floor and hits him in the feet, and he
He's just giving you a +5.
Oh, sugar. Ah, why did you say that? I'm gonna need you to do something.
Yeah. So well, I started it. So.
We now come to. I believe this is guard who's been stabbed can no longer see here or whatever else it is.
Yeah.
And he's going to try and retaliate against you, Gary. No. He's not gonna do it. He's in an existential crisis.
Yeah.
What can I say? Like he's just kind of like his senses are like generally like screwed as well. Like that helps. Then he can't comprehend anything, literally and figuratively. He is just all over the shop, and tries to like flail up.
I thought we were in a palace, not a shop.
Anyway, we move on to the captain of the guard, who picks up the ball, and he won't attack with it, but he will use this turn to give it to Pontus.
Yeah.
And the flashing starts to continue. You can feel by not the end of this round, but the next. This is where it's going to fully activate.
Mm-hmm.
So do with that what you will.
Okay.
So, it is now Pontus as he places the ball down. He's not gonna. He knows Nick's too strong. So he's going to just put the ball down and just kind of hold it in place and just. And you'll see and you'll all be familiar with this energy. It emanates from him as well. And he charges it into the ball. You can see just like it's like not very. It's like this kind of like if you see heat waves, it's kind of like that channeling, and it's like this kind of like fuzzy, not too physical, but you can see distortions happening of some sort. But you're familiar with this energy. That's going to be his turn. We go to Gary.
Well, I mean, look, I've got two things I want to do. One of them seems more urgent, so that's a shame. But maybe I'll get to do the other thing next time. I will walk over to Pontus.
Walking.
Just casual. Casual walking. I'll adopt a casual lean against the column and be like, Pontus, my friend, how are you doing? How's it going? You look a little stressed there. Wondering if you've ever thought about the fact that you are just a speck in the universe, so minute, so tiny, that what you do at any point in life will pretty much never matter. I mean, it's you are basically so insignificant to the entire universe that you do not matter. Have a think about that, Pontus.
Oh, it's dice. The other way you said it.
14.
14. He goes. Really?
Yeah.
No, he's stronger will. And yeah.
I'm running out of these now.
Surprised you had so many, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm quite impressed. I actually quite like this. We now come to the same guard that's having the crisis. Let's see if he does anything about it. What's your block?
17.
17 is that. He flails again, but this time connects.
Oh god, now I'm having a crisis.
And you take another 16 points.
Oh my god.
Oh, I am in a lot of trouble, gents.
What are you at currently?
So 20... No, hold on. 16 points, wasn't it?
Yeah.
18.
Would you like some of mine?
What are you on?
Oh no, hold on, no.
Oh no, 20. If you're on 36, you're on 20 now.
34 on it. So
Oh,
18.
34,
Yeah,
18. Jesus.
It's all fine.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course you are. Totally fine. Yeah. I'm like a shield.
Yeah, if you feel it lasts a couple of rounds.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
Okay, it's now the captain of the car's turn. He is going to he's going to stab you as well.
Oh Jesus.
And It connects with another 16.
Oh my god.
2 points. I'm on that.
Oh my god.
Protect me.
Nice breeze!
It's one of those situations.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, here's the chance of that. So, we now come to Pontus, and just get ready to move. As he then does one final, and the thing. Yes.
Just wait a minute.
No, we've just gone to the next round already.
Oh, sorry. Right. Okay.
Because the guards and Pontus are right next to each other, so the order is Nick,
Yes, I got you. Sorry.
guard, captain of the guard, Pontus, and now it's going to be you. As his job is just getting this kickstarted because
Apologies.
they're getting outie.
Sorry, everyone.
They're getting outie. It is your turn. They will be gone by the end of the next round. Well, it depends. Do you want to stay
I want the
here?
ball.
Do you want to stay in Egypt?
Hold on, mate.
Because you know how this device works.
They've left the bowl, have they?
They've got the ball because the captain, when you missed, he picked it up and handed it back to Pontus to continue the whatever ritual or whatever he was doing, and now Pontus is just at the bottom steps focusing on that.
Okay. So it's my turn, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. I've got a supremely stupid idea,
Welcome.
but I think I'm gonna. Okay. First of all, obviously, this is going to be a crisis, and then I'm going to use that as the distraction to do the next thing afterwards.
Okay.
I'm going to say to Pontus, still leaning against the column despite lots of blood and
intestines like hanging out.
holes and
Yeah,
all sorts.
just with his hand.
yeah. Pontus, my friend, have you ever thought about whether you are your mind, your body, or your soul? Because what is controlling what, Pontus? What is controlling what? Are you in control of your arms through your brain, or is there something else? Something more in the ether?
He's just trying to hurry up.
Yeah. And whilst he is momentarily distracted, I'm going to plunge my head into the bowl and I'm going to start drinking.
Hold on.
There's no water in
There's
it.
no water in it.
I thought you said it was a metallic.
It had water in it, but then he fucking threw it and clogged it.
No!
There's like a little puddle at the bottom of the bowl, like dregs of water, but it's not like a full bowl
I'm
anymore.
going to slurp the dregs of water.
Okay.
Basically lick the bowl.
Slurp. Interesting. Okay, cool. And is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, interesting.
You've ruined my move.
Oh dear.
I observe this is.
You observe?
I observe. Tell me what I observe. Do I see Pontus is on the ball? He's holding
Yeah.
the ball.
Yeah.
His face is over the ball.
It's he's just kind of focused and more in a state of concentration.
Okay.
Or trying to.
Do I see the point of leverage I'm looking for to jump on the ball and cause it to flip up into his face?
Oh, that's what.
Is that
what you were going to do?
Let's see.
But is he currently in the bowl?
I guess you'll see. He's looking at the ball, his face is in the ball.
If his face is in the center, the pivot point is in the center. It will pivot around his face.
Flip up and over the top. I like it.
Fuck it, yeah, go for it.
Observe this.
Alright.
I observe well. That is very high. The is 15 plus 23.
Yeah, that'll. Yeah. Anyone goes round his head and goes like this, or describe it. Word
Well,
picture.
if he's looking in the center,
Yeah.
and Pontus is holding it,
Yeah.
the pivot point is in
gonna-
the center. So I jump on the opposite side, which means the ball
It goes this way into.
goes boom up into Pontus, and his tongue goes.
Cool. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. He is going to sustain that damage. He's not look. He's looking a bit poorly at the moment. as he's just bit his own tongue, probably.
What did I roll?
Who's this, Pontus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pontus gets a ball to the grill.
I'm not a happy man.
We now come to Nick. Top of the final round. As the ball is reaching completion of what it's made to do.
I'm gonna go for the captain. And I'm going to... Am I behind him or am I in front of him?
As far as I know, you're still at the top of the steps of the throne bit, aren't you? Because you threw the thing before.
Yeah, I suppose I am.
Yeah, you're still up there, yeah. So you can come down and attack the captain.
Is he facing me or is he?
No, he recently attacked him, so he's got his back to you at the moment.
Oh, perfect. Oh well, obviously I'm gonna go for his neck.
Yeah.
With my knife, which is
so you get plus 3.
3.
Yep. What?
Oh,
I said even go on.
hold on. Is it a 6?
Don't do it.
It's not a 6. So I'm gonna roll it. I've got a 6.
Roll it again.
1-6 though.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
24, so 27, and I got a
With the time flux.
With a time flux.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow this to be double damage. This wreckage. How do you deliver this blow?
Quickly.
I mean, you got.
I want to do it quick because I want to do something else with the time flux. So,
Okay.
right
Okay. Nick.
right in the Adam's apple.
Okay. Oof.
And then obviously take the knife back. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back in time to the point before I threw it. Through the bowl.
So you do the stab, then you. It will also the damage won't have maybe have happened because you went back in time.
But
Because
would
then
they
you
stay in
repeat
their
it.
timeline? What?
Oh my god.
I mean, the thing is, you would have to go back in time. Yes, you could do that. But then
all of the damage becomes undone.
So what were we at to begin with?
So the way this could work, I'm going to say that... Okay, let's do it like this. So, you do the attack, you cause the damage, right? You walk back to attempt to do the check again. And I'm going to say, if you succeed, the ball actually goes to Gary.
Okay.
Because it deflects and comes down because Gary was engaged with one of them and deflect it was off the captain's head. I'm going to say it rolls into your possession regardless, right? If it fails, the damage will let the damage happen with the knife, but the check is not undone.
Okay.
So you gain basically a re-roll of this check.
Okay.
And you'll warp back to where you were.
To current time.
To current time.
Okay.
Just for our brains. But the situation would have changed that the ball would be in your possession rather than theirs. That's how I'm going to play it.
Right.
Okay.
Without having to try and refigure out damage.
The entire
thing.
yeah.
Right? This is a nice simple way of just like you walk back to your time. But you've changed one thing about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, that makes sense.
So
What am I rolling?
roll. It was a physical check again. You were throwing it to see if you connect with the block. The block you rolled under last time. This is to see if you connect this time.
So I need to roll a physical.
Oh, it was the same check. If it's the same check, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 4, 10, 18.
Unfortunately, I think that was literally around about the same roll you did last time.
He rolled 19 before. I think.
Yeah, so this is less. You retried again. Damn it!
I got a 6.
You rolled a 6.
He did.
It's just a time flux.
It's a time flux on a time flux.
Whoa.
Which
Section.
would make that succeed.
Oh!
This increases your chances by 25%.
Oh, wow.
That's okay.
Yeah, funky.
How do you use time to rewrite time?
So it's a time flux.
Time flux section.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's now got the bowl.
He has now got the ball. It goes, vroom, 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 connects with a dog, and it slides over to you. And it's now we come to this point where
+5 blocking.
Need it.
whereas now Pontus was basically where you were trying to get to the ball. And, it's still smacked him in the face, and he's reeling back, except he doesn't have hands on anymore. It's still activating, but your power is now a challenge into it. So you effectively like swapped roles in a sense.
Okay. Cool.
Time travel. Okay.
Does that mean I can turn evil?
Evil Gary.
Turn.
That's multiverse stuff. Let's not do that. Cool. But yeah, you guys are now in possession, which is better.
Yes.
Well,
Well, let's see how it goes.
It's now the next guy's turn. He's going to go for Kotia.
seems generous.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah. Not fine.
I donged the guy in the face. Boom.
Which is going to connect. And that's going to be 16 points. Next guard is it's the captain. He's going to go for the guy who threw that thing at him that one time at his head, i.e. the ball, and this is obviously
What a
No
surprise.
way.
this
Was
is
Who was attacking me?
you.
Oh right.
So I was talking about the ball you threw at his head.
Oh right. Okay.
Which
Yeah.
happened in the previous timeline.
But he missed, you say?
Yes.
No way. Impossible.
And he misses as he tries to launch a spear at you, and it just clatters off a wall into the distant room. Is Pontus' turn? He's going to try and grapple the ball out of your possession
Fair
with a
enough.
physical check.
Great.
Does a 15?
It does not, because I've got the +5 as well. But
Oh,
it,
because-
would, it wouldn't. It wouldn't have
It
worked
wouldn't anyway, no,
but just
no.
adding a little bit of extra. I just swing the ball.
You tried to ball, and you like push him off.
Yeah.
It is now your turn, Gary. It's starting to charge up, and it will, by the end of Kotia's turn, go off.
I become like
Death, Destroyer of Worlds.
yes, that like
Good thing.
Palpatine. Unlimited power. This power that I am now in control of. Is there anything?
Wow.
That's the power.
That's
power
a
is hell.
literal timer.
Yeah.
Time. Yeah.
Sorry,
Let's
let's
back
go.
train.
Oh,
No.
this power
Yes,
that
this
I hold.
power. Yes.
So, what can I do with it? My thinking is using it for attacking, but I don't know exactly what it is. So I'm wondering if by holding it, I can glean some understanding what I can actually use it for.
You'll remember what happened last time this thing glowed and set off. You'll know that much.
We did go back in time to the land of LARPing.
Yes.
Yes. So it seems that might be happening again. Oh, what fun! What fun! More adventures, friends! In that case, I'm going to head I'm going to carry the bowl up to the throne.
Sausage.
I'm going to sit on the
Sausage
throne.
happens to be there.
He does. You got me. I'm going to sit on the
Pretty
throne.
good. I'm a better god than you.
I'm going to sit on the throne, and I'm just going to shout out to, let's say to Pontus. Let's say, Pontus, my friend. Leaning against the throne, obviously. You seem very stressed today. I don't know if you knew this, but stress is actually caused And then I'll go into. I can't be bothered to go through the whole thing of what's stressed.
As you're doing this whole thing, Cotier, what are you gonna do?
I'll go and join him on the throne room.
I observe and I go.
So if he is moving, I will move with him.
And you all go to the top of this throne as we get this kind of snapshot of you all. You run this ball as it goes.
I want to grab.
I haven't said I'll go up there yet.
You're already there.
You're already there.
I walk down. You want about?
You don't. He's invincible. He can do what he wants. He will live forever.
Yeah, we have to nerf him.
I think you will.
I have to nerf him.
Game break.
Play testing.
It remind me of the furniture in the room.
There's like braziers. There's like these kind of really nice kind of bench-like things.
These
There's
sculptures.
Also, and sculptures? Sure.
Like a. I will take a. What's the best one?
I'm gonna say that was the end of the final round. So if you want to stay here,
as I was leaving, I wanted to grab some fabric from.
you can definitely grab some of the drapes.
Just to take some Egyptian cotton.
We were French. I will. Do you know what? The biggest sculpture, I'll pick it up. And I want to take it with me.
I'll say you take a little Ptolemy statue, like a little figurine size thing, because you cannot lift the whole fucking statue by yourself.
I'll pick the smaller statue then.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, like an action figure size.
It's like a museum gift shop.
Yeah, kind of like
this big or something.
yeah, it's all designed to give into children.
I tell you what, we'll
Yeah.
roll for centimeters. It's 30 We're going for
30
30 centimeters.
What would have happened if you'd rolled 0?
It doesn't exist.
It was mine.
It's about this big.
Yeah.
And width 30 by 40. Okay.
So it's quite a fat child.
And height. About that tall.
Just grab this thing and just go. And as you reach upstairs in there, and Pontius looks up to you and goes, I don't know, that threw me off. He goes like, how are you gonna travel? And boom, you're absorbed by light. And you're teleported once again. I'm gonna ask you all to roll me a d10, please.
Okay.
And tell me the result.
1.
4.
3.
Start from you. 3,
4.
4,
1.
1.
3 for 1 and 1 for 3.
Yeah. It's looking good.
You are teleported to a new space, and you arrive in the middle of a square in a city you don't recognize. And looking beyond,
I observe.
you observe, and outside global plane of glass, you see Saturn. And you see next to you what seems to be some sort of like weird electronic setup of like a newspaper stand of sorts. It's all holographic. Reads 20th September 3004 1680.
This is a much better LARP than the last one.
And that's what we'll end. Is there any closing words from our friends as they arrive into this space?
Shall I start?
Yeah,
Go.
Well, that was an interesting adventure. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd like to go home and change my clothes. I'm sad that I'm missing my security hat, but I forgot one thing, which is I do have a gun. I probably should have used it at some point, but you know, there you go. There you go. Maybe next time.
Yes. And how does the courtier observe his new surroundings?
I see color. I see blue. I see glass. I see ideas. I see possibilities. I see the courtier.
And Mr. Lossinger.
Alright, mate. Yeah, just imagine this, yeah. As
You just got this huge statue
with the other arm. I go in my pocket. Oh. Right, mate.
Fine. Yeah. Totally fine here.
And where our adventures go next, we'll find out potentially next time. I don't know. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. That was a real big playtest. Obviously, it's kind of it's interesting because when I ran this as another playtest with my D&D group, it was like, oh, everything's fine. And then new group, new people, new stats. This is the second time I've ever played this. Stuff broke, as knew it was going to happen because, you know, time travel. But I do appreciate any kind of feedback or any sort of things to maybe consider, as this is, it's total development. This is like, the stuff was going to break for funny or, you know, brain frazzling. And again, time. So I do, hopefully you enjoyed it. And I thank my players, I guess, for kind of going with the flow and seeing how it plays out. And I've got a lot of things about.
I need to use this properly, so.
But that was Time Flux, guys. And we believe after this we've got some more.
In all likelihood, there'll be a recap next week.
Recap.
And something else the week after.
Indeed.
Well, there we go, folks. See you for the recap. Goodbye.
Oh, wow.
Bye, mate. Do you want your hat back?
I observe.
Oh, there you go.
That's the one.
That's a look. I tell you what, mate, you have this.
Oh!
There you go.
You graduated guard school.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
switch.
This is how you walked into the
Freaky
new space.
Friday.
Yeah. This is it.
Oh, these
Right.
are actually quite annoying, aren't they?
This might be the final time I get to say this, but like and subscribe. Thanks for being here. I don't know how long I'm going to be here for. Oh God, no. Please. Why are you doing this?
Perfect.
Why?
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Sweet. No, just leave me. Leave me. I want to die. Leave me.
When it's all about the race, no turning back.